All right. Hello. My name is Kevin from Transition Bikes. I'm very happy to be at the Super Enduro.
As am I.
Okay, let's be serious, guys.
Okay, let's get serious.
Okay.
Serious.
What
We're
do you
serious.
do? Hey, okay, come on. What do you do in transition bikes? I mean, what's your role?
I'm an owner.
Owner.
Okay.
And that means everything. I do everything, he does everything.
We do everything. Oh.
Boom, I sign the checks, so I'm
Yeah.
the top dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
He signs my paycheck.
That's
So-
right, that's right.
All right. All right. So you guys been traveling for 1 week in Italy. So what do you think about the Italian trails and the mountain bike scene that you see?
We love Italy. Some of the best trails in Europe. We've traveled all over Europe, and I think Italy is some of the best trails we've ridden. We love it. And this guy, how can you not love this guy? Papa Bruno. He takes care of us.
When you can do when you can do a run and you can finish right on the Mediterranean and jump in, you're winning.
Yes.
So go to Italy, you won't be let down.
Yeah,
We love it here.
Yeah, we were riding Finale, Sanremo, Puntala, so the most tricky and beautiful trails of the Super Enduro series, more or less. And what's the real difference between the Super Enduro races and trails and the Enduro scene that you see in US?
The biggest difference is like the endurance part of it, like the transfers. It's just a way longer day, like way more miles. Like you really got to be focused. You really got to be fit and in shape. And the trails are still really technical. So I mean, it's like, you know, I crashed 2 times. Darren crashed 3 times. Like, you know, I don't crash a lot in the U.S. Enduro. So like, it's very technical riding, but that's good. We like that. We like to be able to.
And it's just a different style. It's rocky, it's sandy, it's loose. It's just totally different.
Yeah.
You have to really pay attention to your bike and how it's set up, and make sure it runs smoothly. That's almost half the battle.
Not getting flats. Well, we ride all over the U.S. and all over the world, but like we're from the Pacific Northwest, so we ride Whistler a lot. We ride the North Shore in Vancouver. We ride our local trails. So, but it's very different. So it's great to come here and experience Italy and see what this guy rides. And I have a deep appreciation for how well this guy rides. This is very technical, very, very hard riding. So we're excited to experience that.
To do 4 stages of that technical and then have that long of transfers, it really shows how overall good of an athlete you are. It's incredible.
Next year we're bringing Andrea to Seattle, and he's going to ride our Enduros.
Okay.
So we'll get to see how he does in an American Enduro.
Yeah.
So,
Lots of pedaling there, so
Lots
a little bit of pedaling.
So good for you.
A little bit more beer.
Yeah.
not my favorite, but yeah, I catch up with it. So you guys, what's your sensation about the organization of the race and the mood that's, the people have? What's your feeling now? Just finish the race.
It's pretty top notch. I mean, Europe is unique in that you have these towns that are nestled in the mountains. And you can have a great start right in the town. All the townspeople are cheering you on as you're going through the city streets. America doesn't have anything like that. And it's a really unique feeling to just be riding your bike through these city streets that people do their daily commute, daily business on. And it's just amazing. Like, you get to start and finish in this amazing town, and it really adds a lot of excitement to the whole atmosphere. It's incredible.
Good. Yeah, one thing that I'm curious about is, does this trip give you some more idea and thinking about how bikes should be made and how this should be working? And is this kind of helping you to understand what other trails need to be like and bikes need to be like?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like, understanding like bike setup, like tubeless tires, number one. Having a dialed setup, it's very rocky, so you need bikes that are, very much can like eat up the square edge rocks and stuff. And so seeing how other enduros are here definitely helps us develop new product and make our bikes better.
I think we got a good bike though.
Yes.
Yeah. I think the biggest
bike.
difference is the weight. I feel like the whole world is concerned about lightweight, and there's always a compromise. When you make things lighter, they don't stand up to the test, on the long haul. Like, this is a long race. It's very demanding, and your bike has to hold up to downhill runs, 4 of them or more in one day, and be able to pedal. It really is like big thing for me is like you gotta build a bike that's gonna be strong, number one, and pedalable, number two. And the weight is so much smaller. You know?
I mean, these guys were riding down the PS2 in Punta Ala, and they were quite amazed about how difficult that was. And they just told me this is a real downhill track if you compare to ours. So, in fact, the Italian riding style probably is a bit tougher than usual. Enduro bikes must be, that's why I'm happy that the carbon frame is not a lightweight frame for Enduro, because it must be tough enough to cope with all these situations. And so.
And that's how we think about it. We want to be riding downhills with a long, big endurance part of the race. We don't want to be riding cross-country races, and I feel like the world is trying to build cross-country bikes to do this, and that's wrong. This is this is a very European trend, but I feel like we need to be building bikes for this type of terrain, and that's a very unique thing.
Yeah, you can get a bike like 13 kilos, which is strong enough for downhill and light enough for pedaling and everything. So
it's all about a balance, of weight to pedal efficiency, and that's where we are, because we love to pedal. Like back home, we pedal every day,
all the race
and
today.
a lot of pedaling. So that's very important to us. But like for us, one of the most important things is having fun on the downhill. So we engineer our bikes to be absolutely the funnest bikes going down that you can get.
And they are fast too.
And they're fast, as this guy proved.
He is concerned about the 650B, basically. He wants to know.
What do you think? What do you see?
I mean, we all kind of agree on this. We feel like 650B is not that much different from 26.
Okay.
So, maybe it's not, the benefits aren't as big as different as going to 29 from 26. So there's not as big of a point to jumping to 650B.
But
whether or not the market will go to that will be the question. If the market goes to that, then we'll end up doing it. But I don't think that 650B gives you that big of an advantage to warrant that you need to change. That your 26-inch bike is not going to cut it.
But every rider is different. And every wheel size suits a different style of rider. And there's advantages you can take from each of those. And I don't think the question should be what's the best one. It's which do you have the most fun on and which can give you the best result. And I think that just makes it so much more interesting to have these other options out there and see what different people can run and take advantage of with their own style. And for me, that's, I'd love to build all bikes because I actually appreciate all the wheel sizes, and I feel like there's room for all of them in the market. We don't need to choose one best. They're all good.
Thank you guys very much.
All right.